gosh, look at all these guys. Saquon Barkley, Kenny Pickett, Devin White coming in, Devontae, kind of positive about the offseason coming into the new season. He spoke.
The style of play that he brings, the leadership that he brings. Use him now. Our offensive staff's working hard at that, and just really excited to have him do well. You know, obviously you do that going in, then you even look at it even more.
Eagles' upcoming schedule. Look at that road schedule. Ravens, Bengals, Saints.
Takeaways from Caleb Williams' pro day. The expectation is the Bears will draft Williams
in person, and that was the biggest takeaway. What I loved to see was that at the pro day, we talked to those guys at the dinner, and you can certainly see those players.
At the end of the day, Robert Griffin was on here yesterday with us, and he said something, coach and a quarterback, it would be nice if you had them all on one cycle. But the is that they seem to be in this cycle where they are just not matched up. If there were Caleb Williams at his pro day, but if they're 5-12 next year, he's probably getting fired. A new extension, and I'm going to be the coach of the Bears for the foreseeable future, no matter what we do next year.
But I actually agree with you, Greedy, from this standpoint. You know, in the city of Chicago, the expectation fascinated by is what's going to happen when there's a 3-game losing streak, because there will be bumps in the road. If I was management, I'd say Ryan Poles, Matt Eberflus, Caleb Williams, you guys are tied together. Him walk before he runs, and that will give this organization the best chance for long-term.
Like, what else do we need to do for the general manager to make his life easier? You're supposed to make things better. You're picking number one because things football this year. In fact, you are so good, you are going to change the trajectory of our success, the general manager's success, the head coach's success. Like that's how it's like. You're going to go to a situation that isn't perfect. Go fix it. That's why you're getting drafted.
That had the worst record,
right?
Because they have somebody else's pick.
Right.
He's not going to Carolina. He's going to defensive stars on the other side of the ball where he doesn't have to put everything on his develop, and during the end of the season be able to make 20 throws a game. They still have, this is a perfect situation. You look at teams in the top 10, I can't find a better situation.
What you're saying there, Mike T, I'll come back to you. I got to get to the hoops here, but there's more. This morning at the NFL League meetings, you're going to hear from them. You're going to hear from Mike McCarthy. Have their coach's status ruin the start to his career, and then don't miss it. Mike T.
All right, NFL owners meetings going on as we speak. That means coaches are having breakfast, sitting down, and
Cowboys from last season.
Yeah, the
12 games,
not getting far in the playoffs. Cowboys.
The agent acquisitions and the like. In fact, the Cowboys have suffered some serious net loss. They did add a badly needed linebacker, Eric Kendricks, and a couple other guys.
Roster, there's always going to be some variance, but I think philosophically, you have to come from the players that are currently on the roster. We've got a draft class coming in. We'll continue to be, how you keep them all together is that's a whole another conversation. So I get what the numbers say, but the reality of it is, from my experiences, you got to approach, second year of the offense, given John Foster together are still intact, but the timing of when people
abandon free agency, we're going to draft, which they do really well, and try to develop players.
W.R. Auden Tate. Big receiver, red zone threat. You look at where we are and we've got to get some more size into that room. You look at some of the teams that have had success and they've got big receivers. So, he's a big target, he's been productive, he's scored touchdowns, and he's got some game experience. W.R. Mike Thomas. Mike Thomas is a veteran. He's got some juice and we'll see where he is. We're excited to get him in the mix. S. Anthony Harris. A safety who is instinctive, can play down in the box. He's got ball skills, he's got experience in this defense, obviously, coming from Minnesota. We've played against him and he's got some versatility, and we'll see what happens with him and the rest of that safety group. QB Cam Newton. Cam's been a successful player in the National Football League for a long time. He's got a lot of talent. We look at our quarterback room and we have Jalen, we have Tanner, and we have Kenny. We're excited about those guys, but it's the most important position in sports. Anytime you can add talent to that room, you have to look into it. He came in and worked out for us, and we're excited to add him. CB Chris Boyd. Chris has some versatility in terms of what he can do on special teams, and we're excited to get him in the mix. LB Hasan Reddick. Hasten is someone we're looking into. Obviously, he's got a lot of talent. He's someone we're interested in bringing back, and we'll see where it goes. LB Jawan Bentley. A tough, physical player, can play in the box. He's got experience in this defense, obviously, coming from New England. We'll see where he is in this mix and how he fits in with this group. T.E. Matt Bushman. Matt has been a good player. He was hurt in his first year in the league and didn't get a chance to play. He's coming back from that, and we're excited to get him in the mix. LB Joe Backey. Joe has been a tough, productive player in this league. He's got some versatility, and we'll see where he is in this mix. With the Eagles making significant strides in reshaping their roster, the infusion of talent, swagger, and toughness underlines their commitment to excellence. Executive Vice President / General Manager Howie Roseman's meticulous approach to roster construction has yielded a diverse array of acquisitions, each bringing their unique skill set and character to the team's fold. From the electrifying presence of Saquon Barkley to the defensive tenacity embodied by players like Devin White and C.J. Gardner-Johnson, the Eagles' roster reflects a strategic blend of experience and potential. Roseman's astute evaluation of each player's fit within the team's dynamic has ensured a seamless integration of new talent, fostering a culture of competitiveness and camaraderie. As the Eagles continue their preparations for the upcoming NFL Draft, the foundation laid during this free agency period serves as a testament to their unwavering pursuit of success. With a roster brimming with promise and potential, Philadelphia stands poised to make a formidable impact in the 2024 season and beyond.